Hi, Miss Jane. It's nice to see you again. Last time I saw you, you were going to a basketball tournament that your son was playing in. How'd that go?
Yeah, I was. Thanks for remembering. It actually went great. He and his team won the whole tournament.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing. How many teams were on that?
There were 16 teams there.
Wow.
Yeah, he was over the moon. He and his team, they were pretty much bottom of the pack. They weren't
Yeah.
expected to win, so
The underdogs.
yeah, the underdogs, they pulled through. So yeah, it was a great weekend.
What did they get for winning?
The team got a trophy that they got to share and like take photos with, of course.
Okay.
And then each teammate got their own medal that they got to wear, and my son has his hanging up in his room now.
That's amazing. They
Yeah.
should be proud of themselves.
Yeah, it was a busy weekend. I'm very tired, but it was great. I am kind of wondering though, I think I was here pretty recently. I'm just wondering why I was supposed to come back in again, and nothing's really been hurting me.
All right, well, I do want to say that I'm glad that you're feeling well, but it just sounds like since you haven't noticed any pain, you're wondering why you're in a maintenance visit and is it really necessary? Is that right?
Yeah, I'm just like wondering why, because I used to just get cleanings every 6 months, and now you're saying I need to come in more often.
Right,
What's
yeah,
really-
you just got that deep clean, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's very understandable. Before we talk more about it, what is your current understanding of periodontal disease and the measurements we take around your teeth?
Are those numbers that you guys call out?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Okay. So I don't really know much about them. I just know that sometimes when I come in, you guys call out the numbers, and I think a higher number isn't a good thing.
Yeah, you're definitely on the right track. I appreciate you telling me that. Would you like me to use this chart to explain how the perio charting works?
That would be very helpful. Yes, please.
Okay, so right here on this right hand side, we have a healthy gum,
Okay.
and we use a probe, and you can see it stops right at this about 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters below the gum line. That is a healthy gum, what's considered a healthy gum. When it becomes inflamed, then the tissues surrounding it swell up a bit, so you're going to get a deeper reading. If you progress and don't come in for your maintenances, then there will be bone loss and attachment loss.
Oh, wow.
So your gums will start separating itself from the teeth, and then you're going to start getting infections, and the probing depths will be way deeper. That's when we start calling out bigger numbers like 5 and 6s.
Oh wow. So these appointments that I'm coming in for are helping me stay in the healthier zone so it doesn't progress to bone loss?
That's correct. These are basically maintenance things, so you don't have to go through the more serious complications of periodontal disease.
Why would that happen if I already came in for my deep cleaning?
So that's a great question. Periodontal treatment helps control the disease, but it does not permanently eliminate the possibility of it becoming active again. So this is why it's so important for you to come back for these maintenance appointments so that we can stay on top of it, be on its case, and stop it from progressing and becoming more aggressive. Missing one appointment does not guarantee that your measurements will worsen. However, repeatedly missing appointments does put you in a bad spot for your gum disease to progress and worsen. So how does hearing that make you feel?
I feel a little bit worried that my disease could be progressing and I wouldn't really know.
Yeah, no, I completely understand why that could be worrying. The good news is that regular maintenance gives us an opportunity to notice changes before they get worse. What might make it difficult for you to attend recommended maintenance appointments?
Mostly my work schedule, because getting time off every few months is pretty hard.
Yeah, that makes sense. Scheduling around work can be super challenging. Would early morning appointments be better, or maybe scheduling several months ahead to make the plan more manageable?
Yeah, I think early morning appointments would probably work best with my schedule.
Great. I'm really glad how this conversation went. Before we finish, could you just tell me why probing numbers, what they mean, and why maintenance visits are so important in your own words?
Yes, so I think from what you've explained and showed me today, the probing depths tell you if my disease has gotten worse, and coming in for my maintenance appointments helps me to prevent my disease from worsening and help you keep an eye on how things are progressing. The recommended maintenance plan is great for me. I'll just try to schedule an early appointment.
Wonderful. What questions do you have for me before we end our visit?
I don't think I have any questions right now. You did a great job explaining.
I appreciate it. Thank you for discussing this with me today. We'll help you arrange your next appointment, and we'll continue monitoring your periodontal maintenance at each visit.
Great. Thank you. It's great to see you.
Absolutely. You too.